die would be an awfully big adventure.
Pan! Oh, Jesus.
Slightly?
Shit, he really worked you out for this time. We gotta get you to a hospital.
No. No hospitals.
You could die.
People die in hospitals.
Well, you're gonna die here if we don't get you out.
Fuck you.
Sure, fuck me. But I'm not gonna let you die in an alley.
I hate you.
Sure you do. Shut up.
Shit, Slightly? What are you doing here?
It's Pan. He's hurt. You gotta patch him up.
Come on, help me get him inside.
Careful. Right here. Pan, stay awake.
Slightly, I need you to put pressure on this wound.
Don't die on me, Pan. Wake up! You think he's gonna pull through this time?
Well, we'll see. Hook worked him over good this time. What on earth was Pan thinking, provoking Hook like that?
I don't know. They've been at each other's throats for so long, it's like a game to them. I don't think they even remember why they hate each other. How much do we owe you this time?
Oh, forget about it. I needed to practice for my next exam anyway. You know, one of these days you're gonna bring him in and I'm not gonna be able to fix him.
I know. But until then, when he wakes up, give Curly a call. We'll pick him up.
Weekends are the best time to go scavenging. That's when people throw out all their old garage sale junk. Take this picture frame. Old people love shit like that. I bet we can make 20 bucks off it.
Cool. So, what's your story?
My story?
Yeah, you know. Where did you come from? How'd you end up here? Why'd you follow Penn? You know.
Well, do you want the real version or the craptastic fairy tale version Slightly will tell you?
Either one.
Alright. Once upon a time there was a princess, sorta. And she was in love with the prince. And they would have lived happily ever after until the god of mischief came and stole her away because she was so beautiful. Now, the princess initially refused him, but the god of mischief was clever and wouldn't give up. But he made a love potion that made her fall in love with him. And the prince followed her and tried to get her back, but she refused him. She wanted to have nothing to do with him. She hated him. So the prince stayed in the land of mischief in hopes that one day she would wake up and realize how much she loved him. Sorry, I'm a shit at storytelling. Slightly's a lot better at it.
Was Slightly your princess?
I don't know anymore. Some days I'm so sure of it, and then other days it's like I just wanna. Oh look, box of romance novels. I bet we could sell these easy.
Things in Neverland were usually too loud or filled with excitement to bring up the past. But every so often, when we were too tired or stoned to roughhouse, and I was telling stories, John would look over at Nibs, and he would be staring at Slightly, heartbreaking a little more each time.
Welcome.
Here's my association. So be ready to listen. Guys ready?
We're ready.
You got it off, Chris. Me too.
Racking my brains all night. I can't believe you went down without a fight. I never expected any of this, and I don't want to tell you to leave this, but maybe you just really deserve this. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you're at this. You selfishly, you royally fuck this. And I can't believe I fell for that sweet kiss, laying down with the shutters closed, my mind open wide with my heart locked closed, and I never wanted any of this, and I can't help you or love you, believe this, but maybe you just really deserve this. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you're at this. You selfishly.
You didn't say there'd be fucking lost boys here.
What does it matter? Tonight, there are no lost boys, no pirates, just men, and women, and drink.
What? Just be glad Hook's not here.
Just play and play nice.
Let's go.
I'm not in my soul, gonna cross the line, gonna lose control. I'm not on my mind, I'm not on my soul, gonna cross the line, gonna lose control.
I have to go to the bathroom. I think my prostate's about to explode. Wait, what? I have to piss like a racehorse.
You mean your bladder's about to explode?
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure you said prostate.
I love you. I love you. Oh. I wonder how that would feel.
What would feel?
To have your prostate explode.
Well, we can try. No promises, but we'll go as long as you want.
Alright!
Whose tits haven't I signed yet? Get over here.
Peter, I want to give you something. It's a thimble. It's a very special thimble. I only give it away once.
You knew what to do. You knew what to do. You grab them, send them on their way. But I know what games you play. Always knew what to say.
Put it down.
Well, look what we have here. You're a long ways from Neverland, Tinkerbell.
Don't be that way.
We used to be friends, remember? Back when we were little kids. By the way, how is my pathetic little brother doing? And, how's he with his new plaything? What was her name? Wendy, is it?
Slutty kleines Weibchen. Ich hoffe, dass sie erwürgt auf seinem Schwanz und stirbt, während er fickt ihr Kettle rum.
Wow. You got quite the mouth on you. Guessing you don't like her very much.
Löst du das ganz allein?
That bad, huh? And I'm sure Pan's not making it any better. Hell, he probably hasn't even noticed he's been neglecting you.
Das ist nix seit Feller. Jenes Gott legt ihn ab.
Well, what if we were to get rid of Wendy? You're not the only one that wants her gone.
Warum sorgst du?
Let's just say that getting Wendy out of the picture is revenge. When she's gone, Pan'll be a fucking wreck. We'll finally know what it's like to suffer a little bit. And you can help me get that revenge.
Verpiss dich! Ich werde nie dir Pan schaden helfen.
Because this is beneficial to both of us. You see, when Wendy's gone, Pan'll be crushed, and where's he gonna run to besides right into your arms? You see, Miss Bell, you're not just getting rid of Wendy. You're gonna get to have Pan all to your little self. So what do you say? You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours?
Was muss ich tun?
Tell me where your squad is. I'd like to pay a visit.
Where am I?
I just brought you home from the hospital. You overdosed and had a seizure.
Why is my throat on fire?
They had to pump your stomach. Apparently you had enough Oxycontin and you should have been dead. Were you trying to kill yourself?
No.
Then why would you do something like that?
Because I needed it. You wouldn't give it to me, so I needed to do something to take the edge off.
What? That's not taking the edge off. Drinking a beer is taking the edge off. Smoking a cigarette is taking the edge off. What you did is just fucking stupid. You should have been dead.
Yeah. Well, I'm not, so who cares?
Pan, I care. I can't deal with this anymore. You're gonna have to go to rehab.
No!
Yeah, I can't keep fighting you like this, Pan. I have to send you there.
No! You can't! You can't just send me off like this!
Yes, I can. It's the only way you're ever gonna grow up.
Curly, wake up. I need 50 bucks.
I don't have any money.
Then go get some.
You don't understand, I'm broke.
No, you're not. You're fucking rich.
I'm not rich. My parents are. I don't get my allowance for another week.
Then ask your parents for an advance.
You know I can't do that.
Your parents give you $1,000 a month. Obviously they care enough about you to do that. Who gives a shit if they kicked you out of the house for being a faggot?
Fuck you, Pan. Leave me the hell alone.
Not until I get some money.
Then go find it somewhere else.
I shouldn't have to. You're a part of this family, and as such, you help support this family. You have money, and that's how you're gonna help support us.
Fine. I'll get you your money, but we just got back. I'm really tired, and I just want to sleep, so I'll get it for you later, okay?
No, I need it now.
And I said I'd get it for you later.
But I said now. I'm the one in control here, and if I tell you to drink the fucking Kool-Aid, you're gonna drink the fucking Kool-Aid. Because I told you to. Now go get my money. I expect you back here in an hour.
Are you going to go? I have to.
Why?
Because he told me to.
You don't have to do anything.
I do.
Why?
Because he's Pan.
Why do you follow him so blindly? You're like a dog begging at your master's feet. Don't you see what he's doing? He's using you.
Have your parents ever beaten you, John? Have they? Do you have any idea what that feels like? Or maybe half the time they ignore you and they just don't want to see you because you're a failure, you're a disappointment, you're imperfect, you're a fucking queer. At least here I serve a purpose, at least to Pam, I'm real. Maybe one day you'll understand that.
Curly, wait, I didn't mean to... Look, be careful, okay?
You too.
She make a man of you last night?
Did you make my brother one?
Things were never the same between Pan and Curly after that. The devotion was there, but if you looked into Curly's eyes, from that day on, there was always a moment of hesitation, a glimmer of fear. Days and weeks passed in a blur. We played games and laughed at our own cleverness.
Some of the burritos. We're not taking these guys. Some of the burritos. This is why we invented birth control.
Kids, it's your father.
Find anything interesting? Tiger.
Can we see it?
What's wrong, Peter?
It's not real, is it? I'm not really their father.
Yes, but they're ours. Yours and mine.
But not really.
Not if you don't want them to be.
I don't.
What are your feelings for me, Peter?
Feelings?
How do you regard me? What do you see me being in your life?
You are my mother, Wendy, and I am your devoted son.
I thought so.
You know, Tinkerbell's the same way. I just don't get it. She said she wants to be something to me too, but something that isn't my mother.
That's not it.
What is it?
I want something more. I want someone you love.
Love? I've never felt love for anyone.
I think you have. I know you have. For someone, something.
Never. The very word makes me sick. Why are you doing this? We have fun, don't we? We fly, we live without restraint. We do whatever we want with no strings attached. What more do you want? What more is there?
There's so much more. There is so much more to life than this.
Like what?
I can't put a word on it. Perhaps you have to grow up to understand.
Well, I'm never gonna grow up, and you can't make me.
We're bored. Tell us a story.
All right, get into bed. Well, there once was a gentleman.
I wish he was a lady.
I wish she was a whore.
You're a whore.
Fuck you.
Quiet. There was a lady also. The gentleman's name was Mr. Darling. And the lady's name was Mrs. Darling.
I knew them. I knew them.
And what do you think they had?
A nice car?
No. They had 3 children. Had a dog named Nana.
What a funny name.
Let's put him in Curly. But Mrs. Darling, or was it Mr. Darling, was angry with her and tied her out in the yard. Everyone was angry at him because he wanted them to grow up. So they flew away to Neverland, where the lost boys are. But take a moment to consider the feelings of these unhappy parents with all their children flown away. Think of the empty beds.
It's awfully sad.
But the children knew that their mother would leave the window open for them so they could fly back to her. So they stayed for years and years and had an amazing time. So let's look into the future. A beautiful lady of uncertain age flies down to the street in front of the Darling's house.
Who is she?
Can it be yes, no, yes? Is the fair Wendy? And who are the 2 noble figures that accompany her? John and Michael? They are.
Look, said Wendy. There stands the window, open.
So they flew up to their loving parents, and you can't imagine the happiness that filled the room, and in which we end our tale. What is it, Peter?
Their parents would never have waited for them. I ran away, thinking when I came back my mother would be waiting for me. She wasn't. She left me.
But Peter, it's not the same.
It is the same thing. It always is the same things. Parents always leave their children.
Wendy, let's go home.
Oh, John, Michael.
You're not gonna leave us, Wendy.
I have to.
What's
nice?
At once. By now, mothers probably have mourning. Peter, would you make the necessary arrangements?
Sure, if you want.
We won't let you go.
Wendy, Tiger Lily's gonna take you into the city to the Indians, and then they're gonna guide you through the city. Tinkerbell will take you from there.
Nein, ich werde nicht.
Tinkerbell.
Sicher, ich will sie nehmen, aber ich muss einen Anruf machen.
You guys could come too. It'll be cramped, but my parents will adopt you. Peter, here we go?
Whatever. No. The Lost Boys are free to leave whenever they want to, but I'm not going.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
What about us?
What about us?
What are you to me?
I don't know.
How can you say that? How do you not know?
Because I don't want to think about it.
Well, you better start thinking about it. I'm sick of waiting for you to grow up. Why can't you grow up?
Because I want to be a boy forever and have fun. Grown-ups don't have fun.
That's the biggest lie you've ever told. It's so big that you fooled yourself into thinking it. Goodbye, Peter.
No. You can't die. You can't leave.
Sorry.
No! No! Ah! What do you want us to do with the body?
Leave it for Pan to deal with. It's nice doing business with you, Miss Bell.
Wünsche, dass ich gleich Kunde sage.
Bold words coming from a woman who just sold out her friends for a man. How would you like to join my crew?
Ich würde lieber sterben.
I can arrange that too. Now there's pretty much nothing stopping me from killing you all right now. But I'm feeling terrible. I'm gonna let you go. But if I ever catch any one of you even remotely close to my brother ever again, there's no force on heaven or earth that will save you. Enough!
All stories have a beginning. one definite action that sets all the things in motion. This action can be small and seemingly accidental, something like an apple falling from a tree. But other times, things are started by the deliberate act of an individual. They might not know of the consequences of their actions, but in all good stories, those consequences can change